Hi everyone, welcome to the Mama Elephant May release. This is Rena. Today we're going to look at Little Agenda Bus and a new interactive creative cut Hit the Road. Remember to leave a comment on these release videos for a chance to enter a drawing to win a prize from Mama Elephant. This release will be available on May 15th. Here is Little Agenda Bus, and it comes with a larger bus and a smaller one, and there's 9 little different critters that you can put inside the windows of the bus. It is so cute. I love how you can choose which animals you want to put in. And there's also a little section in the larger bus where you can stamp in one of those tiny little sentiments. I'll read them off: party bus, school bus, WTG, which is way to go, let's go, XOXO, OMW, which is on my way, yay, we are here for you, and also from all of us. My 2 favorite critters are, of course, the dog, which I love to color like a beagle, like my dog. And also I love the baby chick. I love the mama elephant chicks. Here's a look at the Little Agenda Bus Creative Cuts coordinating dies. And you'll see that the little windows cut out as well when you cut out the 2 vehicles. It will also cut out the critters individually. Here is Hit the Road, and it is a creative cut set that cuts out a straight road and also a curvy road. Also has some extra pieces to make a slider card if you like. This set will create nicely with the Little Agenda Bus. I will be using Copic markers today to color in the images. I'm using my typical colors. I find that I use the same colors over and over again, but I will put the Copic marker colors in the description box below. When I was looking for a yellow color, because I wanted to color it like a typical yellow bus color, like a school bus, I thought the yellows that I had were just way too bright, like the Copic markers. And then when I tried to choose it, like all of my yellow markers were dry and crusty. So whenever that happens, I kind of lean toward the YR colors. I like them. They're a little bit easier on the eye, and they just look like a bright yellow to me. So I'm using YR20 and YR21 for the bus. And then I'm just lightly coloring it and adding the YR21 like shading in different areas just to make it look nice and blended. Using the orange color for the different lights and things on the bus, I'm using YR68. And then I wanted to add like an orange type color, so I'm using R01 and R00, I believe, for these sort of pinky areas of the bus. So if you weren't going to use the coordinating die for the bus, remember the coordinating die cuts out the little windows, you could stamp it directly on paper and then stamp your little critters inside the windows. If you were to use the coordinating die, you would just have to pop them back in and adhere them to your card separately. I wanted my windows to be open and airy, so that's why I stamped out my critters separately, because I just wanted that to be open. I didn't want them to have a background. I love these little mini critters because I feel like in my personal crafting, I would totally use these for everything on just different cards, like maybe like behind a sentiment or like behind a little element. I think they're so cute. I love how tiny they are. I love how the coordinating die cuts them out too. And it's like the little baby animals from Little Toy Machine. I love them because they're so cute, and you can like add them wherever you want. You don't have to add them to the bus, but I just like these, how you can kind of use them to hide behind things if you wanted. So you didn't have to use it with the bus. You can use it for whatever you want. And I just love how they're all like different, and it's just like such a variety of them. I love it. I think they would be great for if you're like a planner person, because they're so tiny and they would fit so cute in a planner. And you could also decorate your envelopes when you mail them out. They're just such a cute tiny size, and you can use like a multiples of them because they're so tiny. I'm just doing some easy coloring today. I kind of picked up the wrong marker when I colored the kitty at the top. So I kind of messed up the coloring on that one because I wasn't paying attention to the markers I was pulling. Are you ready for this cut out? Oh my goodness, this is like the cutest thing. I am such a sucker for these tiny images. And you can take them and then you can put them wherever you want on the bus. I wanted my bunny to be driving. And look at I just love it. You can use like whatever order that you like. I just love all of them. There are 9 of them, and I think there are 8 spots on the 2 buses, but that's how they look. They're so cute. I think they would also look good on a grid die too. So here's a look at Hit the Road. Here is that curvy road and that straight road. I'm going to make a slimline card today, a slider, because this Creative Cut set comes with a couple of slider channels, one larger one for the curvy road and another one for the straight road. And then it also has a straight one, but it's a little bit smaller if you wanted to use that size. On the larger bus, it has kind of this little area where it's perfect to stamp in one of the little sentiments. I'm using the Let's Go one. I watch a lot of video game videos and I notice they always say let's go. So I wanted to do that one, that saying let's go. So I've cut out my curvy road, and you know the road markings in the middle, I didn't want it to show through in my blue colored cardstock. So I decided to cut it again and then cut a little piece of it in white just to cover those road markings up so it shows white underneath instead of the blue. It wouldn't be a problem if your background was white, but my background is blue and I wanted to show white through it. So I just cut that road again and then cut a little piece enough to cover in the holes so it shows white in the back. This will be a slimline size card, so I'm using slim window dressing. I like the little scallop detail around it, so that's why I use that one. But Mama Elephant has several slimline sets that have different decorative pieces to it. They also have a back to basics set where it has the nested slimline dies where they're all in different sizes from smallest to largest. But this particular one is the slim window dressing one. So I should have not adhered my road just yet, but it wasn't an issue. We are going to cut out the channel, and this die comes in the die set and it follows the curvature of the curvy road. And so I'm just kind of positioning it where I want, and I'm going to washi tape it and then die cut it. I'm making sure to remove a lot of the sticky from my washi tape because I don't want it to rip the cardstock. So we've cut out our channel there. And today I'm making like a penny slider, so I'm using a coin to act as the mechanism that will slide the bus from left to right. So I'm kind of orienting myself to where the channel is, where I need to put the double-sided foam adhesive. I have to account for, you know, where to put the tape, where to put the penny. So what you do is the penny will go behind the channel, and in front of the penny you will put a sliver of double-sided foam adhesive, and that little piece of foam adhesive is going to hold your image. So we're creating like our little track here, and so I'm flipping over my card front, I'm putting the penny on, and the double-sided foam adhesive that I put on it is in front because that's where we will adhere the bus image. And so now I'm kind of creating a little track with double-sided foam adhesive, but I'm making sure that it's far away from the penny to where it doesn't stop it. So then now that I've done my little channel, I am just putting tape all over just to fill in the gaps. You want to use double-sided foam adhesive because you want that paper to be lifted so the penny can move. At this point, I haven't removed any of the release tape yet, so I am just using some powder tool on the sides of the adhesive, just so we make sure that that penny doesn't get stuck anywhere. So now I'm kind of looking at it, making sure that it'll fit in my card front. And then I decided that I didn't want the channel to reveal a white background. So I'm going to cut out a piece of this aqua cardstock that I use, and I'm going to adhere it on my white kind of backer piece, just so the channel will show through in blue instead of white. I kind of wanted it to be just one color back there, and I didn't want the channel to stand out. So now I'm taking out the release paper, and then I'm going to put that on that white backer piece. And you can see here that the penny is behind there, and then it has that little piece of double-sided foam adhesive where you would put your image. So now I'm going to adhere my little animals, and so I'm just putting a little sliver of glue at the bottom, and then I'm taking the bus on top of it to adhere it. And I just love this. I love that little dog. He is so, so cute. And so I'm going to do it with these 5 images. It was sad to pick just 5 because you know me, I want to use all of them. So I picked these 5. So now my little bus is done. And I like how it's, the windows are shown through. I didn't want to use the version where there's a background. I like how it's open. So now I'm going to adhere that bus image into the penny. And I removed the release paper from the penny. So that is what's holding that bus image to the penny, that sliver of double-sided foam adhesive. So we're testing it out, and yay, it works. I wanted to add some atmosphere, so here's a little sneak peek of one of the new products. This is from In the Clouds, and that die set comes with these clouds and the sun and even like a little moon. So I decided I would use these little background pieces just to decorate the back a bit. I believe we're showing that die tomorrow, but I just wanted to use it right away. So there's your sneak peek of that die. You just have to be careful. You don't want to put too much behind that bus because it might get caught. So I made sure that those clouds were completely adhered at the bottom so the bus wouldn't snag on it. So I did add that little sign, and then here is the completed card. I love it. It's so fun. It's so cute. I can't stop staring at the characters. I love the bus. I love the concept. It was just a really fun card to make. I did adhere this card front into a card base off camera, and that is it. I'm calling this card done. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe, happy crafting, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.